The important thing for you to look for during calamity is the good news. Today, I have come to tell you the good about your present situation. There is so much good indeed in this world. Don't let the bad days take over that. We know the days we are living today seems to be bad days. But everything created by God is good. Positive thoughts lead to positive results. Every day, we are faced with both good and bad situations. When you look at the world through the lens, it is easy to be bitter. When you see the present situation, the pandemic, the holistic pandemic that is hovering around the world, it is very easy to be depressed, disappointed, and to be bitter. I want to let you know that if you see God's promises in your vision about yourself while you are still in pain, those promises are still real. Even while you are in the hospital bed, if you see the promises of God, if you see yourself becoming great, even while you are so low in your low state, I want you to believe that those things you are seeing, those promises of God are still real. Even though it seems that there is no hope, those visions you are seeing, they are still real. And when you refuse from your mind to see negative things, good things automatically will begin to happen, and bad things won't. But that is not just all the guarantee anyway. What is a guarantee is that we can always decide how to interpret what we see. Every day we see situations all around. When you interpret it to be catastrophic, it will become a catastrophic to you. I want you to guide your perceptions. I want you to guide the way you see things today. I want you to guide that your depressed state. I want you to feel good because there are a lot of good about your situation. The good about your situation is that you can interpret everything around you. Call the names you want them to bear, and they will turn to become a better things to you. That is what I call positive initiative. As a man thinks in his mind, that is whom he becomes. Life is always good. Life is always going to contain a little darkness as well. But we get to decide whether or not we recognize and appreciate the light. Nothing is over, as they said, until it is over. The ability to quickly create a positive meaning to the events in your life is a great aid to being happy. Yet, this is the exact opposite of what our mind normally does. We normally create negative, disempowering meaning whenever things seemingly go wrong. The breaking of each day leaves us with both good and bad situations, with both good news and bad news. When things are going well, we rarely worry about what can happen next. We take things in stride and continue to move forward. We tend to take things for granted and begin to lose appreciation for the good things we have in our lives. I want you to know that so many good things have happened in your life for so many years. 3 months of uncertainties cannot define the entire 70 years of your life. But when the opposite happens, what would you do? The important thing to remember during a calamity is to look for the good news, as I have said earlier. What can you pull out of this situation of pandemic that makes light of a raw deal? Once you start to look on the bright side, every disaster just becomes an opportunity to learn. If you try to control varieties of situations that may pop up to your way tomorrow, all that will happen, you will become a very limited human being. You can achieve everything you conceive in your mind, even in this present situation. You can always overpower the negative thoughts in your mind. In this way, you can never be controlled by the situations around, by the bad news around, and also by the fake news around. Mediocrity is against the nature because all creation must step out of their comfort zone to be able to live above average. Learning from animals, for example, lion, fish, insects, and so on, they got weak each day and go for what they want amidst their ecological and environmental disasters. That is a good thing that we ought to learn from animals. No matter what happens, either the bush is burning, there is sun, there is cold, there is rain, they will still go out and look for what they want, and they don't care about the situation on ground. You must leave your comfort zone, be able to live above average in life. If you go against the simple because of the fear of suffering, fear of pandemic, fear of coronavirus, then you have lost the immensity of being human upon humanity. If you are living your life in fear, then you are not living. Look into the possibility of becoming humans, not just the negative side of it. There are so many good things happening. By learning how to control your thoughts and feelings. If you are sick today, the good news is that you are going to get well. If you are poor today, the good news is that you are going to be rich tomorrow. All it takes is believing and working towards your dream. If you are single today, there is a good news that you are going to get married tomorrow. If you have been fine and you were born a billionaire, you were born healthy, you were born with a silver spoon, and everything is well with you since you were born, you will not recognize the value of freedom, the value of good health, and the value of prosperity. I have come to tell you that there are so many good things in your life. Stand up out of depression. God is with you.